In this video tutorial, what we're going to do is we've decided on a blue background, which will, do pretty good for now. We have to build everything around that and then kind of go from there. However, when you go down, what you will find is an option called background repeat. So when you use images, typically anyway, that are too small, that is when this feature of whether you want to tile your background, whether you wanted to tile it horizontally or tile it vertically, that's when that feature is used. So what we're going to do is we'll click on tile, and then we will obviously go here and we'll refresh. And we're not going to be able to give you a great example of what that is because we're teaching you the right way to do this. And what we mean by that is getting an image that will not lose resolution once you upload it. But essentially what will happen is if you upload an image that is too small, it will divide up into a bunch of smaller squares essentially. And oh boy, wow, we're struggling. We don't know if we should show you this, but yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we should show you that. So let's go ahead and we'll just grab an image and show you kind of what that looks like, although we do not under any circumstances suggest this. But again, you have to obviously do what is right for your particular situation. So let's just say you got a very small avatar, like one of these. And look at the biggest one we can anyway. Let's go ahead and get our monitor. Yeah. So let's just say you wanted something kind of wild, like this, or it could be anything. So we'll save and publish, and then we'll refresh the page. And what you notice is now the image is not only not full, it's kind of broken up and it doesn't look very good. However, that's tile. You could tile it like this, and let's go ahead. The first tile, we'll show you what the first tile feature looks like, and we'll just kind of work our way down. And as you go down the website, what you notice is the image stays the same, although you could scroll the website. So we just showed you what tile horizontally is, so we'll tile it vertically also, just so you can get just to look at what that kind of looks like. And when this happens is when images are not the right size. Now, with that, if your image also isn't the right size, you have to deal with the background position. So right now, the shot we just showed you is left. It's kind of left center, or you could go centered, and the only way we could think this would look really cool is if you had somebody like with their hands here looking over the top or something like that. However, you do what's best for your particular situation. We just personally don't believe that this looks good, but if you think it looks good, as one of my old heroes used to say when I was growing up, if you like it, I love it. So we're going to go ahead, and as we told you, you could go ahead and switch your background back to what it was pretty much at any time, and you just want to save and you want to publish that. And once it's saved, again, refresh just so you can make sure everything's okay. Now, as you notice here, it is the center of the web page that moves as opposed to the background. So now that we've kind of decided on this background anyway, we're not going to obsess about it yet. The next thing that we will dig into is again our static and front page. And what we want to explain here is simply this, and we went over it, we don't need to go over it again, but this is also an area where you can define what your static page is, whether it's your latest blog post, your static page, and also whatever you decide on, you can also use these options, but always define your blog post page. We just suggest that. So with that said, and now that we have our background selected, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close that feature. We want to update this one more time and just see that it is where it is. What we want to do also is we want to address in the next short video tutorial, we'll quickly switch back to the 2013 theme. And what we'll do is we will get if we're unable to insert a banner on this, we don't know why we wouldn't be able to, but things happen. We will find a theme, but because what we don't want to suggest is that you just settle for the background and not put a banner in. Now, premium themes like Nevada here, typically you can adjust your background color, your background image, as well as put a header in. However, a lot of free themes, when you select these, it's either or. Put your text in up here or put your header in.